truck drivers form the lifeblood of our economy, and for days and sometimes weeks on end, truck drivers leave their homes and deliver supplies that American families need and count on. Their routes connect every farm, hospital, manufacturer, business, and community in the country. From the moment the invisible enemy landed on our shores, America's 3.5 million truckers have never wavered at all, and they've never, ever let us down. When we supply our country, we supply it through truckers. To every trucker listening over the radio or behind the wheel, I know I speak for the 330 million plus Americans that we say, thank God for truckers.
Man, driving 5 hours straight, it'll have you tired.
5 hours? That's a cute cupcake. Try 36 hours straight. I complete 5 hours before I even have a cup of coffee, son.
But I'm not a truck driver.
Me neither. I'm a long-haul veteran. I keep this country operating all on my back. If it wasn't for me, we'd be doomed.
Hi, my name is Konstantin. I work as a truck driver in the USA. I drive 500 miles a day and earn 65 cents per mile. That's $325 a day before taxes. Do you think this is a good salary for such a tough job?
Donald Trump has signed an executive order saying that if you are going to drive a truck in the United States, you must speak English. The problem with this law is that we all know that certain people are going to be targeted when it comes to this law, like black and brown people. It's not going to be white people that don't speak English, like Russian and Ukrainian truck drivers. A few months ago, the state of Arkansas actually implemented this law. I made a video about it, and people came for me in the comments section saying that I was making this up. In the state of Arkansas, if you pull over at the weigh station, they will ask you, do you speak English? Yes. Do you read English? Yes. Read us what this says. And then they'll ask you, can you write English? Yes. Okay, write whatever we tell you to write. If you can't pass that test, you get a $5,000 fine, and the company you're working for gets a $10,000 fine. And while this may be a law for safety while driving, I think that it's unfortunate that, unfortunately, it's going to impact black and brown people mostly. What do you think, TikTok? Do you think that this executive order is definitely for our safety while we're on the road? Or do you think that while it may help people stay safe, it's also a way to target non-English speaking people that are black and brown? I want to hear your comments in the comment section.
I have good news for those truck drivers in the United States, but I also have bad news for the haters. Yes. So today I got pulled over at the weigh station in Kentucky on 65 North. For those that doesn't know me, I'm a truck driver. So I'm gonna be honest, guy, I was so nervous. Why? Let me tell you why. Because since Donald Trump signed up the new executive order for truck drivers, saying that we need to speak, read, and talk and write good English. Since that happened, I wasn't being pulled over, at the weigh station. So I'm gonna be honest, I was nervous, because all the rumors that are being around on TikTok everywhere. So I got pulled over. It's a Spark with red letters. And I was like, holy crap. So I got my book with all my papers, my BOLs, my license, and I went inside the office, and everything went fine. He told me to park, and then I parked, and then he came and he started doing the inspection, the physical inspection, because they do all the paper first, license and your registration for your truck and trailer anyways. So after he did everything, I asked him, hey officer, can I ask you a couple of questions? And he was really nice. He says, yeah, go ahead, I'll try to answer the best I can. So guess what? Yes, I asked him, what do you think what do you know about all these rumors about Donald Trump requiring the truck drivers to speak fluent English and blah, 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 you know, all that bullshit. And he told me that they have no clue how is that going to work. He says it is for a fact that it's going to happen. But he told me they won't have the time to do a test. They won't have time to say, hey, can you write down this? Can you read this? They won't have time. So he told me, don't worry, you'll be okay as long as you understand me, what I'm telling you. If I tell you turn on your signal light, you gotta turn it on. If I tell you turn on your lights, you gotta turn on your lights. If I tell you press the brakes, you gotta press the brake. So basically he told me, as long as you understand me, as long as I understand you, everything will be fine. So that's the good news, really good news, because to be honest, I was worried about it. I was concerned, but he was really nice. He told me, don't be too worried. And I told him that I know some friends that they are very concerned about it too. And he told me, don't worry too much. So that's the good news for you drivers. And that's the bad news for the haters. So we'll be okay, guys. We will be okay. And thank God there is always nice people everywhere. And that's the good news, guys. Share this video if you know a truck driver, so he'll know, and tell him don't worry too much. And if you know a hater, send this video to him too, so he'll get mad and he'll be like, fuckers. Bye, guys.
Drivers from all over the US are exhausted, underpaid, and frustrated.
Long durations, long miles throughout the day to get stuff where it needs to be.
Truck driving used to be one of the best blue-collar jobs around. A strong union fought for high wages and good working conditions, but it didn't last. The average salary for the industry is about $50,000 a year. With their long hours, that means many drivers are working for less than minimum wage. And for the last decade, truck drivers' jobs have gotten even harder, and they often work around the clock. Hours that match up to 2 full-time jobs.
The trucks are the backbone of the country. If we stop, everybody knows this country stops.
Patrick.
Patrick?
Yeah.
My name's Chris. Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
So, how many years behind the wheel?
42.
Are you thinking about retiring or not yet?
No.
No? Keep going?
I'll never retire. I'll just go till I can.
Wow.
I've done construction and trucking my whole life.
But what's the one thing about trucking that keeps you going?
I'm one of the old school guys that just love being out here. Of course, we need the money, but we love what we do. We love our equipment.
So for you, it goes beyond that. It's more than just making money. It's a lifestyle.
Oh yeah, it's totally a lifestyle. Since I first started in trucking, like I say, doing construction, I remember going down the road, looking at trucks and going, someday I'll be like that.
And your dream came true.
So yeah,
Patrick, thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you. All the best to you, okay?
Yeah.
Fellas, dads supporting dads, dudes supporting dudes. And listen, man, post your content. Post it. Come up with whatever you enjoy doing, whatever makes you happy, and post it. If you're worried about what other people think or what they're going to think if you post it, man, don't worry about them clowns. You do you. Post it. I would like to know, though, where everybody's from. If you've got a second, type in what state you're from. I would like to, just kind of curious to see where everybody's from that follows me and likes watching my content. It doesn't even matter if you're plumb filthy from work. No matter. Post it. It doesn't even matter if your truck is plumb filthy from work. Hey, post it. Just have fun with it, man. That's what it's all about, right? Just enjoying life and having a good time with it. That's what it's about. So post it. Don't worry about what others got to say. We're here at the Fuel Island. I'd like to post this at some point. So, hey, just post it. Have fun with it. Hey, and as always, be safe out there. Peace.
How much can you make a year driving over the road?
As a company,
are you a company driver or are you leasing?
I'm lease.
Okay. So what do you think you're gonna make?
So it's my first time leasing, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be over 6 figures, and because I was close to that as a company driver.
And that's after expenses, after everything, right?
Yeah, I think because I was close to that with a company.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. What is your hobby? What do you do in your free time?
It's exercise. You don't get to do it a lot, so you can't do nothing but that.
How do you stay healthy on the road?
I bring vitamins and stuff like that, and also I choose what I eat. I don't eat a lot of processed food. And as I say, I exercise and I got my vitamins.
Good. Any big dreams for the future?
Yeah, to get more trucks. Get more truck and expand the fleet.
Sounds good. I hope your dreams come true. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for your service. Thank you for keeping America moving.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of that, you know. I thank you. I appreciate it.
No, we appreciate you. And,
everything moved by truck, you know.
It does, yes. So stay healthy out there. Anything you want to share with the world? Any piece of advice?
Drive safe. Drive safe.
Safety number one.
Especially winter. Yeah.
If you don't speak English, or if you can't read English, you got to get off the road.
What do you do exactly?
I'm a flatbed truck driver. If I lose one of these, it'd kill somebody.
How much they pay per mile?
Not enough. But I can give you a range of what we make in a week.
Okay.
Anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000.
Pretty good.
I stay out 6 weeks at a time.
How long have you been doing this?
I've only been doing it a year and a half.
What are you hauling?
Right now it's stucco.
How far are you going?
Texas, about 1,300 miles.
And so you need a Class A?
Yep, CDL.
What else do you need?
You need to have patience, and you need to be very careful. It's a dangerous job. Because if any of this stuff falls off, if I lose one of these, it'd kill somebody.
I'm sure you've heard in the news about the English-speaking
Yep.
truckers. What do you think about that?
I think get them off the road. If you don't speak English, or if you can't read English, you got to get off the road. It makes sense, and it protects guys that have been doing this a long time. That's why we're not making enough money. The market's flooded with people that really don't have a lot of experience, and they're coming in here and they don't speak the language, they don't read the language, and you gotta know what you're doing for safety wise.
Anything else you want to say about the career or anything?
It's a great career. Yeah, Melton Truck Lines, you go online, they're based out of, we've got a bunch of different locations, but they're based out of Tulsa. And you could live anywhere, I think anywhere in the United States, and drive for them. They issue you the truck, like they issued me this truck. They give you home time wherever you want. It's a great company. I take home time in Texas and in California, and they don't care.
All right. Do you know if they're hiring?
Yeah, they're always hiring.
Well, I appreciate your time.
All right, brother. Thank you.
How long have you been driving trucks?
Since 1972.
What's the math? How many years? 41, right?
Yeah.
No, 51. 51 years. Oh my God. And how do you like it?
I love it.
What is your big dream?
My big dream is going to where my father was in World War II, in his footsteps, but it'll never happen. I watch every movie, not every movie, documentaries about World War II.
Thank you so much for your service and all these years trucking. Really appreciate it.
God bless you, and thank you so much, sir.
God bless you too. Stay safe out there, and hope
you stay safe
all
here
your
too.
dreams come true.
Be good. Take good care of yourself and your family.
Always taking care of my family, and my wife and my kids.
That is #1 priority with anybody. It should be anyway.
Yes, sir. What is your name?
Ronald White. Ron White, the comedian's great. No.
My name's Chris. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ron.
Nice to meet you, sir.
All right,
Take care of
thank you.
yourself. Take care. Thank you again.
Where do you live?
Virginia, sir.
Virginia?
Yes,
okay. All the best to you.
All the best to you.
Thank you.